A whistleblower from within the FBI recently revealed that the Biden administration is manipulating the way January 6th case files are maintained. The goal of this is to create the illusion, the false sense that there is a tidal wave of right-wing domestic terrorism all over the country. But it's a lie, because there isn't. Miranda Devine of the New York Post has identified this FBI whistleblower and spoken directly to him. She joins us tonight. Miranda, thanks so much for coming on. What did you learn?
Thanks, Tucker. Well, I learned that Stephen Friend, FBI special agent still serving, who was suspended on Monday, is an American hero. He had the dream job. He's been with the FBI for 12 years. He's a SWAT team member. But he just could not live with his conscience after he was dragged off these very important child porn, child exploitation, human trafficking investigations that he was working on, and put on these really bogus January 6 cases that just serve to, back up the rhetoric that we're hearing from the White House that domestic terrorism is the worst threat to America since the Civil War. And so he could see from on the ground how the FBI Washington field office was manipulating these cases to try and expand and pretend that the problem was bigger than it was. And he also didn't want to participate in SWAT raids on people who had just were being, accused of misdemeanors at worst, innocent American citizens, and they were being told to investigate people who hadn't even gone to Washington, D.C. that day. In one case, a man had been at his son's funeral that day, yet he had FBI agents knocking on his door. People were being surveilled. This is just such an abuse of their civil rights. And Steve Friend stood up and said, I will not do this. He did everything the right way. He complained to his all his supervisors. He told them what FBI rules were being violated and what policies were not being followed and what constitutional rights of American citizens were being abused. And he was ignored. He was threatened, and he's now this afternoon filed a whistleblower complaint with the Inspector General Michael Horowitz. And he's also been talking to Senator Chuck Grassley and some of the Republicans about his complaints. And he is there. You see his photograph online, 37-year-old man, father of 2 young children. It took a lot of courage to do this at great risk to himself and blowing up a career he loved.
It's baffling that he's the one being punished when he didn't do anything wrong. And I hope that there are many more whistleblowers like him. I've got to think a lot of FBI agents are very distressed. Yeah, well, good.
He's the first of many, yeah.
Thank you for your reporting.